Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW Tiger. It's a tier 9 German SPG and we're located on the southwest spawn of Westfield. And it's under the command of Goliath Killer 1. Now this is unfortunately yet another TK incident. Arty being killed, but this time it's actually Arty being killed by Arty on his own side. So game has started. And we're seeing Goliath Killer move away, and the team killer is that one, CopperBarrel in the M53, M55. And you can see he's turning around to face Goliath Killer, moving over to this position. He's aiming directly at Goliath Killer and he just TKs him. One shot. Complete waste. And now that's going to cost this team the game, because now they're missing one Arty. And the M53, 55 are just driving off into the distance. No reason for him to do it. Absolutely none at all. It's not as if he was trying to occupy the same spot or the same position. He just turned around and TK'd his own Arty right at the start of the game. And now other players on the same team are saying stupid M53, M55 because he's just cost them the game. Without their Arty support, they're going to find it very difficult to stop the enemy from winning. See, people tend to forget, now that Wargaming have made Arty a support vehicle, if you don't have Arty attacking the enemy heavies and reducing their reload times, or increasing their reload times rather, by stunning them, then they're going to be able to shoot faster, get more DPM, and eventually win the game. So all that CopperBarrel has done is make absolutely certain that the enemy's going to win, which is ridiculous. They're already down by 2 tanks. One of those being Goliath Killer. And it won't be long before it gets worse. So I'll speed up the replay so you don't have to wait for a long time. They're now down by 1 tank. Now they're down by 2 again. Now 1 again. They're 1 ahead now. They're 2 ahead, then they're 1 ahead, now they're even again. They managed to get 1 ahead again, but not for long. Now, although it appears that they've won the hill, their thrust along the east side is petering out. They're 1 ahead, but they've gone evens again. Now they're 1 down. And it's the final crucial stages. Now they're 3 down. They've lost the east side. They've lost the northeast corner of the map. There's only 1 tank left on the hill, the T-54. Now they're down considerably. There's only 2 tanks left. We'll slow down the replay back to normal speeds. The E50 is coming in to kill Arty. CopperBarrel's been killed by the E50M. And the T92 is about to get it. Oh, no, he's not. The T54 saved his bacon. But he won't survive for very long because he's the last remaining tank and he's stunned. And there's a huge number of enemy tanks and tank destroyers out there. Well, huge. It's 6. So it's 3-1 at the moment. So if I speed it up again, because there we can see the T-54 has been taken out by the gorilla. It's only the T-92 left, but he won't survive very long. There he is. He's been hit by enemy Arty, so he's been spotted. He's down to a splash kill now. If somebody sneezes on him, it'll probably end his game. And they're capping. They won't cap for long because they won't need to. Yep, the action X is coming in and the T92 is gone. And that's the end of the game. And that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened because if CopperBarrel hadn't killed his own Arty, they would have won the game. They were actually ahead at some points during that game. And they were doing quite well. But they lost the game because they lost all their fire support. Or most of their fire support. And as a result, they lost it. So, Goliath Killer was lost the opportunity to actually do any damage against the enemy. As you can see here, he did absolutely 0 damage, 0 tanks killed, and he only received 147 base XP. That's all he got for a battle, which he should have taken part in, but he wasn't. He was denied the opportunity to take part in it by CopperBarrel, who actually did turn out to be do quite a lot of damage himself. 2,357 hit points. But of course he got -1 because he didn't kill any tanks other than Goliath Killer, his own team. And he earned 375 base XP, which put him second there on his team. But of course that would have been much higher. If they won, they would have ended up with a much higher XP, similar to these ones on the enemy team, who actually did win. And if we look at the details for Goliath Killer, we can see that basically he received 6,614 credits just for taking part. He received compensation of 24,735 for being destroyed by his own team, giving him a total of 31,349. And after the costs of repair, he then took away 14,859 credits. But this is the kicker. He only got 221 XP, which means obviously he was denied the opportunity to take away a much larger sum, and therefore, and also gets a loss against his name as well, which means obviously his stats are going to be worse as a result. And unfortunately, that player will now go on to do that again and again. So long as he does some damage to the enemy, which will cancel out the damage he does to his own team, he will be allowed to get away with it by your automatic system. People like this who blatantly team kill for absolutely no reason whatsoever have no part in this game. All they're doing is driving people away from the game, and therefore you do need to remove them. If you have a justified team kill, somebody was constantly trolling you, constantly being a nuisance, and they just won't let you play the game at all, then obviously people do get frustrated and they do then TK somebody who's being a pest. But we're looking at people here who are actually doing absolutely nothing but good in terms of they are playing the game properly by the rules and are completely wiped out by somebody on their own team for absolutely no justification whatsoever. So Wargaming, please remove these people from the game. They have no place in our game. Thank you.